Alright, working on the Toyota again today. Got the engine put in, a couple days ago. Had to go do a couple jobs. Anyways, we're going to be hooking up some exhaust, spark plug wires, a couple other hoses and things that I didn't get to when it started getting cold, and figure out where a couple other things mount to and make sure that they're good to go. Anyways, got to do the starter still also. It's down in there. I don't know if you can see anything at all, probably not. But she's coming along pretty good. Hoping to have it going by the end of today, maybe. I gotta do a little bit of wiring work and clean up and tidy up, but that's about the way that it goes on these projects. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to getting her going. I gotta pull the distributor out and swap it out with the one in the other motor that's across the road. And then once I get it swapped out, I'll have to top dead center number one and get it all timed right, and then pull this one out, drop the other one in, and hopefully that'll all work good. That way I can plug this in. It's a little newer style plug-in on this one than the old one out of this junkyard motor that's quite questionable, but we'll see how she goes. Anyways, I'll get back to you here in a few minutes. Alright, I'm ready to try to see if this puppy will turn over so I can get her to top dead center on number one. Pull that old distributor out, and then after that we'll get her all re-stabbed with the new distributor and see what we get. Well, she turns over. It's a good sign. And I just need to bump her over a little bit and see if we can get her to start. Alright, here we go again. Tried to get it started yesterday. Had a big fuel leak on the other side at the fuel filter. That was all my fault. I screwed up and kind of nicked the surface where the washer went, and it was just squirting out there, so I had to file it back flat, and then I was able to get the new washers put on it, and then it sealed up. Next, now I'm having no spark. It started and ran when it drove itself into the driveway to swap the motor. It just had a rod knock, so I'm thinking the coil might have went bad or something, possibly. I'm pretty sure I checked all my grounds and got all my grounds hooked up. Other than that, I'm just kind of swapping parts for right now because I got a spare coil over here that doesn't look much better, but we'll see if she'll work or not. Get this guy in here. There. Get this bolt down in here tightened up, maybe. Get you guys in there. Nope, we can't. Put this puppy in place. Broke a bolt off on one side of it, taking it out earlier. Make sure you got the little impact out for that one. Oh well. Do it El Manuel. Oh, come on, baby, tighten up. That's not spinning. Good. Alright, that's locked in there now. And bring our wires down. Put the positive up there. Negative up there. Some lock washers. Little tiny lock washers. Get them bad boys on there. Put this puppy down. Positives on. Negative on there. Look at the bigger wrench. Yep, 10. Yep. Okay, so that's not metric. Oop. That's what size it is. It is in fact size pocket crescent wrench. Gotta have a pocket crescent wrench. If you don't have a pocket crescent wrench, you are screwing up. I mean, honestly. There's so much you can do with one of these in your pocket all the time. I mean, just look at me. Look at me go. Oop, that's hot. We should probably turn the key off, huh? That should help. Okay, we're not powered anymore. Need to smoke it down too hard, just nice and snug. Gotta reroute my wire when I get this thing going. Alright, got that. Gotta do one more thing. We do that. We gotta see over here. Gotta drill a hole into there. The bolt broke off. I was gonna put a new bolt in it, but I'm just gonna poke a new hole right beside it. And what that'll do is allow a little bit of extra room for this plug on this wall back here. It was kind of tight before, so plenty of room up here. So we're gonna put another new bolt through the fender well. I just nut the back side here, and then that way we'll kind of buff the paint off and everything, make sure she's all grounded good. And after that, we'll check her for spark again, and hopefully we got some spark next time. All right, we'll see you in just a minute. All right, I'm gonna drill this hole out and then clean it all up. After I get it all cleaned up, maybe we will put the bolt in it and see if this thing works. What do you think about that, huh? I can get you in here, see what we're looking at. Yeah, kinda. Get this cleaned up. That'll work. Alright, now we're going for clean the bottom side a little bit. We're thinking she's gonna rust. Well, she's already pretty rusty. So I think we're gonna be fine. Let's get our bolt, washer. Just put in here. Look at that. Bolt and washer in there. Go. I'm missing. I had a lock nut somewhere here in my mess of things. Yeah, I gotta organize things better. This is terrible. Okay, well, I had a lock washer. I gotta find my lock washer. I'll be right back. I gotta find my lock washer. Alright, I got my nut and my washer and my lock washer. Some people don't like lock washers because, well, they like nylock nuts. Either way, just more of a pain in the butt to get threaded on there, if you ask me. It does the same thing. Anyways, let me know what you think. I'm gonna get you up here and see if get this puppy bolted in. Alright, oh, there's the compressor, but it's not too loud. There. Crank this hollow down good and tight, just so we got a good connection. And done. So we got that all mounted up and ready to go. Now we can see what else we gotta hook up. We gotta hook the coil wire back up. Here. Leave that end off so we can test it. And let's go here. We got that. I think I got that the wrong way. She don't want to go in. Oh, she's tight. I don't know if she'll go on very far. I think that's got to be it. Crank that around. Make sure she got it good and tight in there. See if I can get this set up here to where we can see it. Go through here. There. Set you guys up here and see if you can see anything happen here. Get that to stay. Alright, let's see if we got anything. Got spark now. Did you see that? We got spark. Super happy. Okay, so we did have a bad coil or a bad ground. It could have been either one. At this point, I don't care which one it was. It's got spark. So, next step. Run that spark through our distributor right here. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Run that spark through our distributor to this spark plug. See if it will spark. Maybe if I can get it there. Oh man, had to fall off of there, didn't you? Go into there. Doesn't want to stay there, does it? Windshield wipers work, in case you're wondering. Alright, let's try that one more time. Alright, well, we got spark to her after we picked up the coil went bad for some reason. And I think now it's time for puppy time. So we're going to go to the backyard and have some puppy time. See what we got here for puppies. There's the puppies. Can't see them yet, but they'll be here shortly. There's Midnight. Good down. There's Midnight, and there's Jake. There's Jakey Jake. Hey, Jake. Sit. Jake, sit. Jake, sit. 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 Look, you're having to be two left moving for you guys. Good. Sit. Okay, you don't have to sit for a second. You don't have to sit for a second. What about the dust? The dust? There you go. Alright, you good kids. You good kids. Well, you're knocking everything over. You're all dirty. You guys are gonna need It's Midnight and Jake. Midnight's my puppy and Jake is my nephew's dog and sister's. They're out here in the backyard doing doggy things. Alright, well, suppose that's enough for puppy time for now. They're cute. I could stay here all day and go see if we can start this Toyota. Alright, I got the new old coil on. We got spark now. We've got everything kind of hooked up. We got our distributor in and sort of loose, so we'll kind of start in the middle of it, kind of in the middle of our travel. You can't really see it very well. Can't see it at all. It's right there. Right there. And anyways, we'll crank her over and see if she'll start real quick. If she will, then we can put all the front end back together. Alright, wish me luck. Promising. That's promising. Let's do a little bit more. Let's give her all the beans here, all the way up. See if we're just maybe off a tooth on our distributor here. She sounded like she wanted to go though, hopefully. And let's roll. Running, baby! You're running! Doesn't sound too terrible. That's rattling. Gotta put a bolt in that. Oh, she sounds pretty good. shut her off because we ain't got no water in her. Don't want her getting too hot on us. We just want to know that she'd run, and she runs. So now what I get to do is put the whole front end back together, and that shouldn't be too bad of a deal. So, bad coil. For some reason this one drove in here and decided it didn't want to work. I'm gonna figure out the test for it, ohm it out, and see what it says as far as if it was just an actual bad coil or if it might have been this little ground right here that was my problem that whole time. And this being loose in this housing too, possibly. I doubt it, but maybe it all needs to be grounded through that. I don't know. Anyways, let's see, I don't think I got anything left to do on the engine except for maybe check for vacuum leaks. Everything over here on the fuel filter that I relocated because the Toyotas, they're in the stupidest spot ever. It's underneath in here, way up under the intake. Can't see nothing. So I ran it out, stuck it here. It's got a little chafe guard on it. I might put some other stuff on that and round it out a little bit more with a die grinder or something. But anyways, she started and she seemed to idle. So yeah, I'm so excited. The old work truck's jealous. It wants some love too. It needs a bunch of oil leaks fixed on it. But anyways, I am super excited. So make sure this key's off. All right, we're off. I'll get back with you here once I get everything put all back together and we take it for a test drive. See ya. I'm gonna get this battery pulled out of here. We're gonna get the fan put on, radiator shroud, put the radiator in, hook up the radiator hoses, a little air canister here, go through and check all of our bolts and a bunch of like hose clamps and stuff. Just make sure that we got everything that we can see. And we got to run our winch wires here for our snow plow. Let's see what else we got. I think that's about it. We'll have to let's get the radiator hose on. We can dump some coolant in it and get that circulate and bleed it out. Yeah, I'll get you set up on a time lapse. You can watch me fight with getting all this together. Should be fun. We'll see you in a minute. much. So there's a couple newlyweds in a travel trailer. Heard that somewhere once. Thought it was hilarious. So it doesn't get in the way. Hey, that story someday will be scary. I love this teeny tiny ratchet back. Look it over here. A little bit of travel out of it. What you dropped down with me. Alright, well, we got intake all put on, radiator shroud, belts are all tight. Let's see what else, got to put a bolt in up here to hold that down. I think everything else is ready to go. I can put some water in it now. Maybe if I can get the radiator cap off, set that down. Excuse me. Come on, let go. The radiator cap does not want to play nice today. Might be time for a new radiator cap. All that corrosion in there. It's only been sitting for several years. Oh, what the heck? Come on now. Let go. Thank you. I gotta be difficult. What is your problem? I'm the problem. Cap's probably just fine. Anyway, yeah, she ain't got nothing in there. Doesn't look too nasty. Surprising, as long as she's been sitting, but she did have nice green fluid in her. So we'll probably run some of that through a filter and stick her back in there. Alright, looks like we're getting closer and closer to a test drive. I gotta find a yoke for the rear end. I took the yoke off, put in the Tacoma. And I need to see if I've got a yoke somewhere laying around, otherwise I gotta go to town. Alright, we'll see you in a bit.